This shit is real.
Throughout the 1930s, the Nazi regime wasn't just waging political battles, it was chasing myths. Obsessed with proving their supposed Aryan heritage, they launched bizarre expeditions and built monumental sites to glorify ancient traditions. Today, we will explore two striking examples: the SS expedition to Karelia and the Tingstätte amphitheaters used for summer solstice rituals. In 1935, Heinrich Himmler founded the Ahnenerbe, a research institute under the SS. Its mission? To uncover evidence of a superior Aryan past. But this wasn't real science, it was pseudoscience, designed to justify Nazi ideology. The Ahnenerbe sent teams across the world, to Tibet, Iceland, and even the forests of Karelia, searching for traces of mystical Aryan culture.
Die Vorbereitungen für unsere Expedition in Finnland sind hiermit abgeschlossen. Wir können aufbrechen.
In 1936, Finnish anthropologist Yrjö von Grönhagen led the SS-backed expedition into Karelia, a region in Finland.
Savusuorella palavee, niemen kylkyöt kekyteenö, pieni oli sovan savuksi, suuri paime valkieksi.
Armed with one of the world's first portable tape recorders, the team captured over 100 recordings of pagan chants, runo songs and shamanic rituals. Himmler believed these traditions were echoes of an ancient Aryan religion. But in reality, they were part of the rich Finno-Ugric folklore twisted by the Nazis to fit their racial myths. Back in Germany, the obsession took architectural form. The Nazis built massive open-air amphitheaters called Tingstätten, inspired by ancient Germanic things, tribal assemblies. The most famous was the Heidelberg Tingstätte, completed in 1935. That summer, propaganda minister Joseph Goebbels addressed thousands during a summer solstice festival, blending fire rituals, torchlight processions and political propaganda. These ceremonies were meant to connect the Nazi state with a mythical Aryan past, turning folklore into a tool of mass manipulation. Both the Karelia expedition and the Tingstätte rituals reveal the same obsession: the Nazis' desperate attempt to root their ideology in ancient myth. They distort folklore, archaeology and religion to legitimize their racial fantasies. What might look like harmless cultural research or festive gatherings was, in truth, propaganda designed to control minds and justify oppression. Today, the recordings from Karelia survive as rare ethnographic material, and the Tingstätte stands as a monument to propaganda. They remind us how dangerous myths can become when weaponized by ideology. History teaches us when leaders chase legends to justify power, the consequences can be devastating.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
Okay guys, and welcome to the location of one Nazi amphitheater. Right now it's late afternoon. This place is swarming of people. What we're going to do now, we're going to hunker down in the van, and about 1 hour before the sun is setting, we are going out and we are heading to the Thingstätte, the Nazi amphitheater. There's lots of things to see on this whole mountain, old ruins and so on. So I'm not surprised that the Nazis did choose this place to try to, to highlight the great past of the German folk. Guys, it's nice to be here. It's really cool. I've been missing this so much. Last time, being out at the Eagle's Nest, I hurt my wrist. It's still not okay, totally, but it's a lot better already. This is the backside of the stage. You could say backstage. Lots of people there. The stage is locked with the chain. You cannot go up there, but we can go behind. Stairs to the back stage, and there you see through, and the audience up there. Here's a sign. Thingstätte is built in 1934 to 1935. There are 8,000 places to sit and 20,000 places to stand, and it's made after the model of the ancient Greek amphitheater. Yeah, it was part of the thing movement of the Nazis, and they were using this for propaganda, and today it's protected, which I find totally okay. Up here on both sides of the places to sit, here are these towers. I think the people, they were getting up here. Here used to be maybe some kind of gates, I can imagine. And when you get up the stairs, on the other hand, there's so many tourists here right now that it's easy to blend in as a total normal tourist. Of course, my big backpack is giving me away. But yeah, now we are on the, when you look from the stage, on the left side here is also a tower like this. Tents are not allowed. And staying overnight is also forbidden. So yeah, I'm not supposed to build a tent here. Of course, there are people, and you hear the birds. Spring is definitely coming.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
That's what they are telling us. Hey. Yes, we have electricity. And actually the noise comes from here. So yeah, and here is a sewer system. So here is water. Here is water and here is electricity. And by the way, Adolf Hitler used to come here before he was Führer. He came to visit the city of Heidelberg and he held a speech. It was, I think, in the 20s, campaigning his new bestseller Mein Kampf. He came to spread his ideology and visiting also here, and probably then he also visited this place, and about 10 years later this came into life. Yeah. And this used to be really until recent years this used to be place of celebration, especially midsummer celebration, until the city forbid it. I don't know, maybe security reasons, maybe the reasons to to protect this place. So they have been doing lots of digging on this whole mountain. The Celts, they were living here before the Germans came. Unfortunately, when they were building this huge amphitheater here in 34 and 35, they were not checking what is in the ground. They probably would have found lots of old artifacts. On the highest top of this mountain, here is ruins of monastery of Saint Michael, and it's closed. Not cool. But this is new stuff. See? And there's a light with a movement sensor. Now this is pretty interesting. With the barbed wire door, with the modern lock.
Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg, Marsdorf, Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Horst gelangt.
Might be the water station of the city down there. Yeah, so here used to be a gate of the inner ring wall, defense mechanism of this hill. 400 BC, when here was this Celtic fortress, I would say. We are going to sleep in the valley tonight. We are now on the top of the whole amphitheater, and here we see a stone, I would say hexagon, but the meaning of that, I'm sure it's not meant for people to pile some rocks on it. It's having another mysterious meaning. But it's like pretty interesting. Here, thousands of people have been able to stand and watch down there where the stage is. And now we're walking down. Place where Joseph Goebbels was speaking in front of thousands of people in 1934, when they opened it in the celebrations. He said, "This is the only church we need. This is the Church of National Socialism." He also said that this is National Socialism carved in stone. On the main stage, can you imagine Joseph Goebbels, the Ministry of Propaganda, being there addressing 28,000 people around here? No wonder the Nazis became like megalomaniac, losing it. Places like this, monuments like this, the great past of the nation, of the folk. Now I know what those towers there on the left side and there on the right side are. There used to be a huge searchlight on those towers towards the stage. So if it was dark, like it pretty much now is, everyone could see on the spotlights whoever was here on the stage. And the interesting thing is, what you don't probably see from the pictures, is that the stage where I'm standing right now, here behind, is higher than the lower rows of the seats, maybe about 2 meters. The darkness is coming. Maybe tomorrow, if we have time and if the weather is okay, we can go to see some other highlights of this region. Alright, party people, we are going to have a van night. All okay. It's 6.3 degrees right now in the van, so it's toasty warm here. It's about normal fridge temperature, so no problems in that. Of course, it's a little bit rising when I put on the cooker. A little bit of water. .5. the lid on it. Oh, yeah. Guys, remind me to buy more gas. I'm almost out. Today's meal is going to be the first class VIP Wildgryte reindeer stew from the Real Turmat. Those damn Norwegian Viking brothers, they know how to do their dried meals. All right, party people. Think it's ready. What we need to add is this habanero Tabasco. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. My threshold of Tabasco is getting higher all the time. Soon I'm consuming the Scorpion Tabasco like nothing. With temperature was rising with 1 degree. Now it's 7 here. This is premium stuff. Part of me is having a kick. Part of me is angry to myself that I'm eating this now. But we are planning of going to Finland end of February. So I can buy some more from there. Right. I almost forgot. Step 1 was going to check the Tingstätte and the Amphitheater thing. Step 2 is here. And step 2 tonight is Oostzeit. And they are spending like 5 cents of every beer can to protect the Swiss forests. So basically, the more I drink, the more I protect Swiss forests. Cheers everyone, cheers. I just wonder, I've been drinking so many of these beers already. As you maybe can see, how many forests have I been saving already? And I'm still having lots of beers to drink. You know, you guys, if you are from Switzerland, maybe you can help me. This is a really good beer, by the way. It's having that small IPA taste, but only small, not too much. I must say this beer comes from the brewery Feldschlösschen, which is like one of the worst breweries in Switzerland, but this beer is their best. Good morning, crew. It was another cold night in the van. Wow. It is cloudy. We have a neighbor. I heard them coming during the night, but no problem whatsoever. Alright. Yesterday we saw the Tingstätte, the Nazi amphitheater, and today I was planning, the program could be to visit the sites of Heidelberg. And here we are in the center of old town of Heidelberg. 6th of August 1927. They say Hitler was here, held a speech about what is National Socialism. This town is a mess, especially with a big car like this. You cannot find a parking place, but here we are. The town hall, it's under construction at the moment.
Turn right onto Linderer Neckarstrasse, then your destination will be on the right.
It's all covered.
Your destination is on the right.
Yeah, that's my destination. But there really is no going there. No going there, no parking here. All totally blocked. Our next address is the graveyard of Heidelberg. Alright guys, we have found a peaceful location. That's why I look a bit different. We are at the Bergfriedhof mountain cemetery of Heidelberg. And now we have only one mission. We have to find one grave. Let's go. Here lies the remains of Albert Speer, Third Reich architect who Adolf Hitler had a bromance with. Who said in Nuremberg trials that he knew nothing about Holocaust, he knew nothing about concentration camps, and he was sorry. Sorry for what? Yeah. He had a small prison sentence, he got out, and he lived as a free man until the day he died, 1st of September 1981. After he died, new stuff came into light about his so-called knew nothing about Holocaust, knew nothing about concentration camps. So, this makes our journey to Heidelberg complete. Success. Here would be lots of other places and other points of interest also to see, but that's just a small taste for you guys there. I thank you a lot for coming with me. Of course, I'm also very thankful that you guys are here. You are being my crew, and if you like this video, please put a thumbs up and subscribe, because many of you still haven't. So see you next time somewhere outside. Ciao.